for the panel, perhaps some final tips, perhaps some favorite cloud technology software that you would recommend for any business. Jan, if I can possibly start from you, some tips and knowledge from your side.
I think one learning that I definitely had is, and that was definitely through your advice, is to have the phased approach. Changing your systems is always drastic in your current day-to-day operations, and the phased approach definitely has helped us. And the second thing is to actually allow enough time to go through the implementation phase. Our busy season is always in obviously the festive season, so we started our preparation in August, and it was definitely enough time. But I would always advise to actually look at your busy times and at least prepare a few months upfront before you start implementing the new software. But for us, Unleashed has been a game changer, just from an inventory management point of view. But now we're starting the phase 3, where we bring that to the B2B e-commerce platform. So that's the advanced version of Unleashed. So that's the next step that we're rolling into with our business right now.
True. And I think there's an amazing app that does Unleashed inventory forecasting as well. I would love to introduce that to you as well. But Adam, some tips from your side, as perhaps some tips from your side.
Yes, really think about what your core software is that you're going to be operating on. If you're looking at financial function, we've said Xero works well as a core software. We look operationally and thinking of, are you on, let's call 2 camps, the Microsoft camp or the Google camp? Which one are you in? And depending on which one you're in, really look at all the features that each of those technologies offer, and because they've got great competitive products, but they do a lot of the same things just in a different way. So really go into the admin panels, go lift up every settings page, look what the software can do for you, and then start applying your mind. Another software that we love is a software called Zapier, which allows us to build integrations between 2 softwares that weren't intended to integrate with each other. It's an open connector, a software that allows us to connect to things. Those are some of our favorites. Another one that's on the horizon is a larger software called Zoho. They've taken the traditional CRM ERP approach and really built it for cloud. So that's something that's really on the horizon and something that we're really enjoying at the moment. And we're currently busy implementing it internally, but we've also shared that love with some of our clients who've seen the value and already started adopting that as well. So yeah, those are just some of the hot topics at the moment.
Jock, perhaps some wisdom from your side.
Yeah, I think just to add, and it builds on what Jan also mentioned, I think we've mentioned a lot of apps, but I think a big thing is just that phased approach and user adoption. Sometimes you get entrepreneurs that super excited about the new software, and over a weekend they implement it themselves, but in such a way that either the users, their own staff, or whoever it might be, is not fully equipped to run with it, meaning you can't really utilize all the amazing aspects of it, or it hasn't been implemented well. So it's so important to almost, I think generally one wants to be ahead of the curve, but also to rein back that excitement and make sure it's done properly to fully gain the advantages of the software.
Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your tips.
Hey, Lau here, one of the founders of Outsourced CFO. If you enjoyed this video, make it official. Click subscribe.